All right, guys, I want to just share something with you guys. And this one's a little bit more personal than anything you've ever seen me do before. But you guys want to know what I really did on Wall Street? It sounds really sexy, right? I mean, 14 Wall Street literally was my address. I had the office in Manhattan, working on huge merger and acquisition deals, unlimited capital, partnering with banks. And it sounds really cool, right? You want to know what I actually did? I look for distressed companies, families. They built businesses 30, 40, 50 years. They put blood, sweat, tears. They built these legacy companies, and then they hit some trouble and things got rocky. I didn't show up to celebrate what they built. I showed up to buy it for like pennies on the dollar. They had a number in mind. I had a spreadsheet. And I'd go in there and I'd talk EBITDA and multiples and leverage and saving a legacy. And I would offer them fractions of what they believed their life's work was worth. And it wasn't evil. That's how the capital markets just work. And venture capital, private equity, that whole mindset, it's moving into our profession, which I've been in for like 8 years now. Most of you don't know me. I've built an organization, our team's built an organization that most people don't fully understand the scale of. Hundreds of thousands of distributors, over 250 documented millionaires. I just got back from Korea in January, and we inducted 2 more people into our $1 Million Hall of Fame. But stay with me though, I'm not bragging, it's about clarity, it's not about the numbers. And here's why that matters. Because when I found network marketing, I actually hated it at first. It felt like hypey to me, and I thought it was like smoke and mirrors, and I thought it was amateur hour. So then I saw what it really, really, really could do. I saw people build extraordinary lives, and you see it every day on Facebook, and a lot of it's real, guys. I saw families change their whole entire financial trajectory. I saw people who would never qualify for a funding of Wall Street build something like super real. And here's the part that still gets me. Every time someone does a dream building session, every time someone writes out their why, every time someone 1 in 5 people says the same thing. I want to change people's lives. And I used to think it was BS, but in this profession you can. It's not BS. It's not theory or hypotheticals or a sales pitch. It's leverage for the average person. What I've been watching lately is something deeper than comp plans and products. Companies are collapsing. Companies are merging. Companies are consolidating. Leaders are moving. Your checks are shifting. And what I've realized is this. Most of us were taught to evaluate companies on the wrong criteria. I want to get into something I call that comp plan product myth thing. Like, we're told, hey buddy, this is the best comp plan. We got the best products in the industry. This is the hottest category creating. I mean, even I'm guilty of it to a certain extent. But think about this: every single I should say every single leader that claims that, every leader believes it as they're saying it until something in their financial condition changes. Then all of a sudden they find the new forever home, right? If you're ever in an emergency situation, like someone says, don't worry, this doctor's the best. What does that even mean? The best doctor compared to what? Your company's the best based on what metrics? Under what conditions are they? Because the hospital was in driving distance? Because your best girlfriend joined this new company? We say best way too casually in this business. So when I watch consolidation, when I watch distressed roll-ups, when I see financial engineering dressed up as innovation, I don't panic. I don't think that the industry's dead or it's going to be over, but I do evaluate differently because I've seen how the world works. So if you're seeing numbers shifting, if you're seeing culture change, if you're watching consolidation affect your team, don't panic. But I need you to start asking better questions. The leaders who are going to survive the next 5 years will not be the loudest. They'll be the most strategic. And that's what I'm focused on. And many of these leaders I speak to on a regular basis focus on. One of the disciplines that I've kept for years is that I speak to 3 top leaders in this profession every single day. I don't go to bed unless I do that. And I don't talk casually. Real players, too. Yesterday, actually, it was 6. People who built at scale, to scale, people who built before, after. I genuinely respect every single one of them. Different styles, different swagger, different egos, different approaches, but real serious people. There is industry concern and people trying to figure out what they're going to do next. But just like Wall Street, you buy the dip. You lean into this, but with knowledge. And maybe with a few friends along the way. There is tremendous opportunity. But if you've been taught, or your leadership, or you are in the same thinking for the last 20 years, I'm sorry, it's not going to work anymore. I know I'm the new guy, but it's not going to work. AI alone is changing this industry. And I get it, making the little characters of fun and it's silly, or maybe you look better looking and you like your digital AI headshot better than your regular headshot. They're shiny objects, guys. Are they increasing your sales or are they distracting you and your team? There's so much more going on. In fact, look, AI works best when you don't even know it's working. And that's where many of us have placed our focus. Are you really ready for what's coming, and do you even conceive of it at that bigger level? I'd love for you to be one of the people I speak to every single day. You don't have to be a top earner. You don't have to care about your next paycheck. You got to care about the industry. If you agree with me, let's talk. If you disagree with me, even better. I really want to get that dialogue going. So, and if you're watching this on Facebook or whatever, comment. Let's go live together. Let's have a real conversation of where the profession's heading. If you got a podcast, I'll come on. I'll be a guest. If you want to jump on my Empower Hour, let's do it. Because the industry deserves real leadership. Let's stop with the I'm so excited, and let's truly start to work together and build something great for everybody.